Good morning, day 3. I had 2 Snicker bars for breakfast, feeling good. And so as you saw, that I crossed over the river on that bridge. Now, when I got to the bridge, the trail continued on the other side, and there was no indication at all, no signs or sticks pointing one way or another, whether to go straight or go over the bridge. And I don't remember that bridge and crossing over to that side when I did this trek the last time. I think that there must have been landslides from the earthquake on this side that blocked the trail, and so they created this other trail down on the other side of the river. They should have had a sign there. It would be easy enough to make, because I guess otherwise you would hike up and then hit a landslide. That's just what I'm guessing. Now, fortunately, then I had passed another guy just like 30 seconds before that. And so when I got there at the bridge and realized I wasn't sure which way to go, I turned around and the guy was just about to disappear around a corner. I yelled at him and he heard me, and then I yelled, Kyanjan Gupa, that is the last village on the trek, and then he indicated take the bridge. So it seemed like that was right. Then we crossed over again there and back on the left side. Look at that sunshine. It is like getting genuinely warm. Crazy. So I didn't actually go back over the river before. That was just a little stream. I thought it seemed kind of small. I can hear the river down there. Let's take a look, because I think right there looks like that is a major landslide. And maybe right there as well. So the trail continues up this way. I totally don't recognize this at all, so I think this is a new trail here. And see, it's like not very prominent. The other one was kind of more clear and dug out. So twice at the beginning of my trek a few days ago, then 2 different guest house owners warned me about a bear. This was when I got a late start the first day, and they both were trying to get me to stay at their guest house, and they were saying there's a bear out there, and so it's kind of like not safe as it gets towards dark. And I wasn't sure if there was a real story behind that, if there was any truth to there being a bear at all. And last night I was talking with Zoe, and she said that there was in fact a bear attack against a local person who was gathering firewood, I guess, up in the hills more. That person like got their face ripped off, basically. That's what she said. I'm not actually sure if the person survived. I forget if it was a man or a woman, but that is pretty crazy. I'm still not really concerned about bears being down here. Probably they want to stay away from the human route of the trail. And still, bear attacks are always very, very rare. But regardless, then as I've been hiking along, I've been yelling every once in a while, hey bear, coming through, hello. You want to just yell in a deep voice and make it clear, humans coming through, and good chance that will scare them off, because they are not looking for humans to eat for lunch. They eat, berries and grubs and stuff. So just try to scare them away if you're in bear country. And of course, if it's serious bear country, you might want to have bear spray and some kind of a noise-making device or whatever. But it would be amazing to see a bear or some kind of a large mammal, especially if it was maybe across the river or something at a safe distance. Wow, just absolutely gorgeous. we're going up that way. And this right here is just like a dream. Walking on flat, there has been very little of this. It has been mostly uphill and steep uphill. Some kind of little shack here. Hopefully I'm not going to be bugging someone. No, this is like a, okay, it's a little hay shed. And over here, there's a proper lodge. And I think that might be where I stayed on the second night. I think it would have been the last time. Let's go check it out. Look at that. Bridge out. And so sure enough, here's the old trail. There's the new trail and the new bridge. Namaste. Hello.
Hello.
Hotel Tibetan. Goda Tabella. I think this is where I stayed the last time. But gonna keep on walking. I got energy. Hello. Namaste.
Where are you from?
USA. Where are you from?
Nepal.
Where in Nepal?
Kathmandu.
Kathmandu. Great. I was there 3 days before.
Government job, Langkang National Park.
I see. You're working now. You're working.
I'm working.
I worked in National Park.
You?
In Canada and Alaska.
Yeah, okay.
You know Alaska?
Alaska.
Yeah. Mountains, snow, glaciers, cold. Okay. Have a good day. So I think that you are supposed to walk on the left side of these. When there's some sort of a Buddhist altar or the prayer wheels. Hello, namaste. Look at that. Going up the valley, and it doesn't look too steep, so that is a real relief. Starting to cool down, a chill breeze there. So I walked past that little lodge there, and as is the case, then if the people see you, they really try hard to get you to come into the lodge and have lunch or even just a cup of tea or whatever. There is not a whole lot of business for them because it is December and it's slowing down, so they're really trying to get you in. That is why all of the lodges so far have been free for the night. No charge for the lodge, you just pay for your food, and that is how they make most of their income. And so, shirt back on, partly just because it was getting cold, but also I was getting some funny looks from some of the local guys going past, and maybe that was a little bit inappropriate to be hiking shirtless. So in the future then, I have a t-shirt. If I get overheated again, not as likely going up this way, it's just gonna get colder, but in the future, then I will wear a t-shirt and hopefully not offend the locals. And so also I wanted to tell a bit of the story of Zoe, the girl from Cambridge, England, who I ended up talking with like all evening last night. We were the only trekkers there at the lodge. So she has quite a story. She was working in the corporate world in Cambridge. There was some restructuring and she lost her job basically. She had kind of been sick of it anyways, and that was the sign for her to go do something else. So she turned her home into an Airbnb and left. And went first to Scotland, worked at a trekker's lodge, same thing as these here, for people hiking in Scotland along Loch Lomond. And she worked there for 2.5 months. Sounded like it was an amazing job. Free board, room, so no rent, free food, and then she was also getting paid. So she was saving money. And then she took off. I think her next stop was Nepal after that. I forget if she went somewhere else between there and Nepal, but she flew to Nepal and got the 90 days visa and has been exploring around Nepal and trekking for 2 months, and went to Annapurna area, Pokhara, did a short trek there, and then came up to this area and has been exploring all over the place, some really remote areas where there were no other trekkers. And so she was coming down, then was going to hook into another trek that goes up and over this way, and that is some really wild territory there. It's also higher in elevation, could be a lot of snow on the trails there, so wishing her the best of luck doing that. Little Buddhist shrine there. And so guess what? That is Langtang village. What is left of Langtang village. There's actually a new village constructed, and I wasn't expecting that. I thought it was just going to be the landslide, but you can see there are lodges there. And so I guess that is Langtang village right there. But there are some lodges right there, and I am tired and hungry, so going to stop there and take a good long break. All right, look at this. Some, I guess, yak horns. Hotel viewpoint. Here, local sea buckthorn juice. The sea buckthorn is a berry that grows in this area. But I want something hot. Hello, namaste, sir.
So, how
Hi.
are you?
I'm great, I'm great.
Where are you coming from today?
Riverside.
Riverside.
Yeah. But I'm ready for a break, so.
Yeah, you can some break and you can some take lunch.
Absolutely.
Yes, yes.
Some tea, some lunch,
Yes, sure.
some rest.
Okay.
I will sit inside, I think.
Okay, inside.
It's a little bit windy.
Yes, sure.
Okay. Hello. Namaste.
This fresh vegetable noodle soup, okay?
Oh yeah, so good. Mm-hmm. So look at this. I assume that is Tibetan writing. And so I asked the people at the lodge where I just stopped and had lunch which language they spoke, because of course the main language of Nepal is Nepali, which is quite similar to Hindi in India, but you see a lot of signs saying Tibetan guest house, and I knew that there were Tibetan people here. Tibet is very, very close, and so they speak Tibetan. Certainly some of the people here will speak Nepali and some speak Tibetan, but it sounded like Tibetan is very different from Nepali. So I asked him, how do you say hello? And I think it was Dashi Delay, if I'm getting that right, and thank you was Wache. So that sounds nothing like Nepali or Hindi. And it looks like that is the landslide right there. I'll walk over it in just a couple of minutes, and then the new Langtang village. Hey there, so that is the end of the trail. Sayababrisi, the town where I took the bus from Kathmandu and then started the trek, is just around the corner there. So I made it, mission accomplished. Now, I was planning to make a little video clip at the end here when I was up at the top and show a bit more of the views, but I forgot. However, there is much more to come because I made a whole video hiking around up above Kyanjin Gumpa at the top of the Langtang trek. So look for the video coming next, and there will be another one after that. I'm filming today, exploring around here, going to get back to Sayababrisi and then maybe check out some other little towns in the area. So thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this incredible trek in the Himalayas of Nepal, and more coming from amazing Nepal. Definitely one of the most incredible places in the world. All right, see ya.